All right, well, it looks like we're going to have us a little match. Chandler Hopkins didn't take too kindly to being called a redneck. And I guess that long hair don't cover up that redneck because he's going up against Rudy Garza. Jaw-jacking here. Rudy saying he's been a champion and you're nothing. Chandler Hopkins is a lot of things, but nothing sure as hell ain't one of them. Collar and elbow tie up here in the early goings. Chandler Hopkins all over Rudy Garza, smothering, and referee having to cause a little separation there as the tag champ, the mathematician, the magician, the morning star, Rudy Garza, collects himself. Collar and elbow tie up here in the center of the ring. Rudy Garza now with the inertia on his side. Referee up to a count of 3. Side headlock here from one half of the Reality Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Chandler Hopkins, ducks out of a couple clotheslines and a hurricanrana that sends Rudy Garza to the outside. Rudy just needed a second just to kind of collect himself. That's all. Just to collect himself. Wait a minute! Oh my gosh! Oh, Amir! Come on! There to stop Chandler Hopkins dead in his tracks. Oh, look at that! Against the ring post! Against the ring post! Rudy throws Chandler Hopkins back in there. Chandler Hopkins' neck was arched on the ring apron. That's gonna knock the wind out of you. At the very least. And some shoulder thrusts right there to the solar plexus doing the same thing. And now Chandler Hopkins sucking wind. Not able to get any offense on there. A couple of stiff right hands to the rib cage. But Rudy Garza's right back there. Right back. And that's why they call him a mathematician. Everything is calculated when it comes to Rudy Garza. Former Reality Wrestling Television Champion, current Reality Wrestling Tag Team Champion, Rudy Garza is no one to mess with. Chandler Hopkins finding that out firsthand right now. Bam! Look at that! He's got some reasons with that one to feel good about himself. Nonchalant cover, kick out after one, no surprise there. Took him about half a minute just to go for the cover. Chandler has that fighting spirit in him. If this is your first time seeing Chandler Hopkins, this is not typically the way that we're seeing him. He is normally styling and profiling inside that squared circle. Oh, look at that. Chandler was looking for a chop to the chest. Rudy opted for a poke to the eyes. And going for the 3 amigos, but no. Cover, 1, 2, nope. Kick out right at 2. Rudy Garza trying to wear Chandler Hopkins down, doing a good job of it thus far. Not allowing the man to take a breath. Staying all over him is Rudy Garza. Hopkins, though, finds some daylight. That drop kick right to the knee, and look at that, a hurricanrana that bounces his face off the mat. Cover here, 1, 2 in our opening contest. Kick out after 2. Major matches are on display here in the Reality Wrestling this week. We just found out Andrew Jackson, the new executive manager of Reality of Wrestling, and in our main event, the Reality Wrestling Texas Championship is on the line. Ryan Davidson defends against Max Castellanos in Ryan's first match back since his tour in All Japan Pro Wrestling. Look at that, a big big right hand to the left side of the face of Chandler Hopkins, and he returns in kind. Trying to fire up. Chandler has it scouted. Going for a reversal there. Look at that. Cover. 1, 2. Chandler taking a second to collect himself. Maybe strategize a little bit against the mathematician, Rudy Garza. Chandler going to the outside. A little jaw jacking with 𝐒𝐲𝐻𝐼𝐸, the face of fear, one half of the Reality Wrestling Tag Team Champions. You better be careful out there, Chandler. And Rudy rolls to the outside. Got to give him credit. That is smart. That is very smart. He didn't want anything to do with that. A lively audience here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena, even spotting the man himself, the namesake. He was involved earlier tonight in what was a shocking announcement. And now, look at that. Look at that. That could be it. Cover. 1, 2, and go. 2 and 15/16 for one half of the Road Tag Champs. Rudy right back to it. The backpack sleeper hold. 𝐒𝐲𝐼𝐸 shouting the words of encouragement. That is a big man. Camera does not do him justice. That is somebody you need to see inside the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena to believe it. Little daylight created. Oh! Quick kick. Oh! There's another one. 𝐒𝐨𝐜𝐿 and Chandler Hopkins. Chandler Hopkins has just hopped up. He just hopped up. Oh. Forearm to the back in the middle of the spine. Oh, look at that. Chandler Hopkins showing out on Reality of Wrestling. Going up top. Oh, kick to 𝐒𝐲𝐼𝐸. Bo wasn't ready for that, but what is Chandler Hopkins doing? He's up there and he just dives out of 𝐒𝐲𝐼𝐸. He just dived out on 𝐒𝐲𝐼𝐸. Oh! And he's setting him up for it. The stars ignite, all big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas, Chandler Hopkins cover. 1, 2, 3. What a win for Chandler Hopkins. And at what times felt like a glorified handicap match, here's a replay brought to you by Replay Games. Beautiful. Shooting star press off the top. Chandler Hopkins to perfection. There it was. Cover 1, 2, and 3. What a win to start us off in the inaugural match of the newly crowned Walker Texas Lawyer Arena. Chandler Hopkins victorious. Still to come in our main event, Ruthless Ryan Davidson defends that Texas Championship. And we're going to hear from the best tactician in Texas. We're going to hear from Clay Roberts. Still to come on Reality of Wrestling.